Alrighty, scales enjoyers everywhere, what's up? I'm back yet again to scale it up. Let's go. Just yesterday we played 2 leagues with this exact list and it went pretty well. We went 3-2 into 4-1, losing to some combo decks like Ad Nauseam and the new, or maybe not new, but new and improved Esper Grief Scam Reanimator. But yeah, let's just see. I'm gonna play the same list again. We got a match against Fresh Color. 6 draw. Scales into creatures. Got my pathways. This card's been impressive. I might actually play more of it, but there is a downside if you just have one and can't activate your Sabazes, but make sure to play the bright side here. Alright, Fresh Color, what you got for us? Actually, it's Fresh Kale. Oh, looks like Murktide. No channeler into Mishra's Bobble. Into that. On the fetches in response to their own Bobble trigger, that's kind of funny. But it just means they found something they didn't wanna draw. Let's just see if they have a counter spell for us. I'll play the Walker, cause if it resolves and lives, we can uptick it next turn. And if it gets countered, that's cool. Alright. Already a 2-2. Let's see what Mishra's Bobble means. It's probably a Murktide deck. But it is possible it's some slow-ish wizard Flame of Anor deck. But usually they don't bobble, I think, because they don't really care about Delirium. This card pairs best with Dragon's Rage Channeler. Yo, I just realized that in the middle of the artwork there's like a crying face. Looks like the Apocalypse set symbol. That's kinda cool. Anyway, it is Friday night over here. I'm chilling. Many times I'd be... Oh, it's a Saga. Many times I'd be like outside. But today I'm chilling at home playing some video games. Okay, it's Grinding Station. That's actually scary. This deck can kill you out of nowhere with Grinding Station. The funny part is it says whenever an artifact enters you can untap it, so we're gonna see a lot of that on this deck. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna try to like win the game. I'll play a red thingy here. Anyway, win the game as quickly as possible. When the Scales player starts counting, you all already know you're in for some trouble. You could Cauldron, eat the Walker. I could play the Ravager, so in case they have removal, we can at least animate the Nexus, but I think we just play the Cauldron, because that's the card we really want to not get countered. And it can also eat the opponent's. Yeah, I think we don't actually eat something because the opponent has some graveyard stuff, so we have a little bit of protection against that too. What's up, Toaster? Yeah, we got on the stream now the text-to-speech thing. I'm not sure if that's gonna be... if you can hear that on the VOD too or not. I'll have to see, I just added that. But you guys can go crazy with that now. Mostly added it because Kara always posts long messages during melee streams and I can't respond to all of them. Or I can't read them during gameplay because they're so long. You better check now. Check. Yeah. Playing in music, by the way. The opponent is Moxamber, but no legendary creature out. Is kind of whack. If you haven't seen this before, there's a combo with Grinding Station and any... when you have Underworld Breach out, you can recast your 0 mana cards and then sacrifice them and mill 3 cards. And then basically mill your whole deck. If it's a Mox Ember and you can also tap it for mana, you generate infinite mana along the way too. Alright, now for now we eat our Walker and actually could have not attacked with the Thopter and upticked it, because now it has the Walker ability and that would have been better. It could be a 5/5 banner. Alright, that's kinda neat. We basically just need to get the Ballista in the graveyard now and kill the opponent. I can't stand this. Toxic mods skipping my awesome songs. So we definitely have the opponent dead here. The question is, will we lose to some removal? I don't think so. So we ping them to 13, then we eat the Ballista. Pumping that, and they already take 6 in combat, and we use our counters to kill them. Yeah, that's awesome. Cauldron is so sick. I mean, turn 4 is pretty easy to win, especially if the opponent doesn't really do anything. But the matchup is actually scarier than it looked here. I want to bring in lots of graveyard hate and artifact hate, of course. Players can't cast non-creature spells from graveyard or exile, that's probably also worth it. Yeah, we got a lot of things for this matchup, that's kind of sick. Especially on the draw, take out the patchworks, but I'd probably just take them out anyway. Some of these. I think that's pretty clean sideboarding here. Like, we don't really go down in our main things. We could even play Dismember, they have like Emery, and kill a thing that enables a Mox Ember. Maybe over Shattered Spire, so also on the draw a little bit slow. The Force of Vigor is of course a little bit sketchy on green count, but we can just hardcast that to 23 lands now, and Springleaf Drum, you can just get to that. Could even play the Needle. And the Might, oh my god, I forgot about these two. It's maybe better than the Jailers actually. Because I think they're a bit more versatile maybe. Yeah, I think that's better. What about this one, Toaster? Do you like this song? Sorry, I just got a pixel perfect my overlay. Okay. Yeah. Got a Keeper. Not as explosive as first hand, but it's got some interaction for the deck. On a minus to 6. Better than the stairs. The Mario stairs that never end. Or the opponent's bobbling again. Another bobble. People are obsessed with bobbling. Such a lame card. In response. It has to be in response, you can't just go to and stab. That's not a thing that's allowed by the rules of Magic the Gathering. You know? You'll get DQ'd from every tournament ever if you do that. You had it here first. The secret fun. Did you wait until their turn to fetch that? That's kind of funny. Prismatic ending. Sure. Oh, we can kill the opponent's land. 1 mana Stone Rain, gain 4 life. I think we do that. What do we needle though? Could just cast the Stirrings, honestly. I I guess we take the Ravager, try to set up a kill with the Walker. Needs another skills effect, I guess. And the Ozolith goes to the bottom. Probably still the pick. You need that land opponent. You gain 5 life. I mean, I'm such a generous player. Opponent dealt themselves 2, but now they're back up to 22 again. What you got? RUG Rhinos. Flooded Friend. If it's grinding station, we just needle that. It is grinding station. Relic. Always with the trigger. You all have an Pithing Needle for Pithing Needle? I've done that before. It was basically a game where I mentally already had conceded anyway. Oh wow, you really want that station unlocked, huh? I'm actually now glad I don't have any skills effect out. Alright, so we play the Ravager. And we just pass. Worst case scenario, we will say choose something. But I don't really want to play this Relic already because it dies to the explosives. Yes, we can exile and draw a card, but then after that the opponent's combo would be unlocked. They're still semi-mana screwed. Lightning Bolt. So we could save the Ravager by upticking this and sacrificing all of the things. That's not really worth it. Just let that happen. Try to... Like, we get another counter on the Walker. They might have another prismatic ending and then nobody does anything. We at least have the Nexus. Cauldron now, that's sick. That's actually super sick. Technically you want to tap like this, but yeah, because we need to both choose something, I guess. Awesome. I think you have to turn up the volume though, it's kind of quiet. Do we start attacking? Guess so. Now we can make this Walker into Ravager and sacrifice stuff to it. Okay, so they're blowing up the explosives, which means everything that costs 1 goes away. So we could now exile Ravager and sacrifice the Needle to get a counter on Walker. But I think I want this untapped in case they do some stuff. Throat goat. Well, we got the Underworld Breach. We might, in response, Boseiju, because they have 2 bubbles. Boseiju the grinding station. We could also Boseiju the Breach, because they would still get to cast a lot of bubbles. They cast 1 bubble and we Boseiju the Breach, that's probably better, because they can Lightning Bolt in response. We still have the Cauldron up though. Okay, yeah. Toast, are you okay? Okay, E on 0, sure. Osage with that, you can get a land. They exile the board, so now they can't instant speed any card from the graveyard. I love these high concept decks in the sideboard where like both decks hate each other out hard. It's kind of funny to see sometimes. You play more hate than... Wait, they're sacrificing the station? I'm not targeting the station though. Okay, they had a weird tear, that's pretty good. Actually, no, they don't... Well, no, they can't use it now because they only get the land after... Okay. They sacked the station, that's kind of funny, but were they looking for a counter spell? Spell pierce maybe? That makes sense too. We did enable them to sack this, but we can get a bunch of Thopters out of the deal. With Cauldron out, that's a really sick deal, honestly. Pithing Needle. Okay, so in response, we eat the Ravager. Now they can needle either Cauldron or Walker, but not both. We still have this relic in hand. Trying to think if we can actually Inkmoth them to death next turn if they... depending on what they name. The Walker is available, we can get it to 5. Make 5 Thopters, but then those don't have any counters. Shadow Spear is the last card. Ballista, okay. We can't use the Cauldron, but everything's a Ravager. So, do we get to kill the opponent here? 16. We can attack for 4. Not quite, I think. Nexus doesn't have any counters, so it doesn't have the Ravager ability. If it did, we probably... probably still not quite. So let's just cast our stuff. And probably win next turn. Maybe casting the Ballista is a bit whack, because they have the explosives out. They might have left it in hand, but I can make some Thopters. Expressive Iteration. Nice top kick opponent. That's a good one. Okay, now you're not cracking your explosives though. I'm basically dead now, I think. Eats the Ballista. Just eat it. Okay, so they're not dead now, because we can't do any pingening. Oh, interesting. That makes it easy then. Good start to this league. Nice one. So we could sacrifice a bunch of Thopters and then ping the opponent 5 times. But yes, that's also Ravager is kinda insane. Alrighty then, let's fucking go. See you round 2. Alright, round 2, we're on the play again against Demonic Tutors, fellow streamer over there. Seems like the luck is okay. This hand is not great, but for now the luck's been good. Gigantha deck over there. If this had a green source, it would be super sick, but with the 2 Urza Sagas, I think I have to mulligan it. Yeah, this is good. This is pretty great. Scales into Patchwork is always nice to see. Do we even? I think we trip one of the next eye, like either we draw lands or we try to use the stirrings for a land, or we we draw lands and use it for spells. Sounds good to me. Let's see what Demonic Tutor is playing today. Gigantha could be Tron, could be an aggro deck, could be a lot of things. And it is Overgrown Tomb. I like Overgrown Tomb. Thoughtseize, yep. So some sort of rock deck. So what's up, Daniel? I did get a land, but now I need an Urza Saga. Come on, give me one. Nope. Against black-green, Walker is, I think, what we want. Hopefully it doesn't also get Thoughtseized. Question is, do we just cast this Sabaz or do we hold it? Because if they kill it, we have nothing to put the counters on to. So I think we just hold it for now. Ecosynth Gardens. Spicy stuff happening. I think Nidale. Okay. What's a needling? Walking Ballista? Is it some sort of... Oh, it's Lantern Control, that makes sense. You gotta get rid of the win condition through through Bridge. I got the Lantern Control in 2023. That is scary AF. So as they have Bridge, we have very few outs in the deck. Maybe we can slip through a Thopter army somehow. Sub Erpele. Need the red mana though, to be able to activate Zabaz or a Cauldron, I guess. Lantern Control is kind of a dumb deck, but also kind of a cool deck. It's just a prison deck which makes you unable to win. And then slowly takes away your library. I think the matchup is, at least game 1, it's hard. As soon as they have Ensnaring Bridge, you're like pretty much done. Okay, opponent is doing the Lantern combo. But we got a little bit of stuff going on at least. Wow, why did they group and then ungroup? That's kind of funny. Needed this also live before the Walker died, but what you gonna do? Ah, there's Ensnaring Bridge. We're probably close to conceding. We have a Bosejo in the deck, but the opponent has the land turning going on. So it would have to be something like they mill us and then Bosejo is the next card or whatever. I'll give it like a turn or two, but we're basically dead. With a Gardas Walking Ballista Pendelhaven, you can attack through Bridge. Right. Or rather, you can make creatures that are not named Walking Ballista. Okay, the Cauldron is needled now too, so that's basically it. Can pick that one in. So if you're confused, Ensnaring Bridge makes it so we can never attack and they control what we draw, so we can never find our one out. So we can bring in these. That's probably it. We can needle the Codex Shredders. I want to trim the patchworks. They obviously can attack, but they're slow and also can never attack through a bridge. Yeah, this sounds okay. Against Lantern Control, the one thing that you really need to know is when to concede. Because it is a miserable deck to play against, because you're like, oh, I have so much stuff going on, but I can't actually kill you. You just gotta realize that that's what it is and concede the game and try again. If it happens again, you're just, okay, you got me. And that's that. Instead of like getting mad. Just know when to concede. Deck does work like that. Of course, if you have outs, you have outs, but if you don't, you gotta know that fact. Opponents now are furiously googling how to beat Hardened scales. So when your opponent has 0 cards in hand, you can never attack through bridge. We don't have any 0 power creatures. What would work is like Noble Hierarch that has 0 power but can attack for 1. Because the power only increases after it's already attacking. That's a good hand, very good hand actually. If I could piece together a hand, it would look pretty much like that. Maybe one of the lands would be an Echoing Deeps or whatever. Or maybe the top deck would be. Anyway. Being on the play means you get to play your best card before you get Thought Seized. Always nice on Inquisition. It's like probably playing the whole 8 discard spells, right? Because it needs to get rid of your opponent's answers. Okay. Guess we play that. I'll play this first because I do want to play my spells and then make constructs if possible. I mean, if they have another discard spell, of course it makes me be slow here, but if not, I really want to cast Cauldron next turn, but I also want to make as many constructs as possible. Lantern of Insight, do they have the Shredder too? At least it's on top. Okay, Zabaz is dead. I think this matchup is actually very good for Lantern, but I also haven't played it like maybe one time ever. Can't imagine we draw that, but... Any value to exiling opponent's graveyard? Don't think so. Maybe we can save ourselves the time. Such a dumb card, like the 5th Stone Mirrodin block had the weirdest designs. And only like, I don't know, 10 years later or something, somebody figured out how to break it. I guess you also needed the Codex Shredder and stuff was printed later. But it still, I think, took a long time until the deck actually came into existence. Ravager is also a card. Oh, this filters your mana. Perfect fit for this deck too. Oh my god, Cursed Totem, no! Stop! Can people stop running this card? That is so annoying. I want my Codex Shredder now. Okay. So we can play a Ravager and eat the Ballista and make Ravager like a 9/9, but we don't have enough to win, unfortunately. And then they just slam the totem. But I'm still gonna play it. I hate this card. Why does it exist? Why is it modern legal? Who did this? Yeah. Okay, then, oh shit, they're gonna needle the cauldron. I forgot about that fact. Should have eaten the ballista first. Mistake. Seems that here for solitude. Yeah. Friggin' Modern Horizons, dude. So it's a saga from 1 or 2? 2, okay. So at least we got an upgrade too. So Bath was also in that set, so it Modern Horizon giveth and taketh away. It's actually a pretty big mistake that I didn't eat Ballista in response to this, because now they're probably gonna needle the cauldron, and otherwise I'd actually already have a 6/6 Walker, Ravager. But Bridge on top now, it's pretty good for them. Maybe we can top deck. Actually, we can't really top deck anything. They already have the thing. But since they have Curse Totem, I'm not sure if we even would be able to kill them. Like, we have the 1 turn and then they deploy the bridge and already pretty over. Could have sacked some stuff in response here, but I'm basically mentally already given up because I don't think I get to 20 without being able to ping. Like, I could have sacrificed these things and activated the cauldron, and then Ravager would be a 12/12 here. But does that help me anything? I don't think so. And then next turn they can play the bridge. And I could always top deck, but not actually. So I'm actually gonna just concede this one. It's okay. Didn't really go my way. And see you next round. Yeah, we're back. Third 1-die roll in a row. Amazing. Against Skippy lol. Oh, we can make this work, I guess. Would be actually better on the draw, or doesn't really matter. We have colored mana in the drum, and let's go Nexus drum. Keep the char in hand just in case we draw the Mr. Patchy Boy. Misty Rainforest. Okay, Misty Rainforest, always scary. Funnily enough, okay, didn't find any I think we go, what's the saga, turn 3? Cast our things first. Play Welding Char and then creature. That is the better sequencing here. This could be Rhinos. Could be some sort of Omnath deck. What else? Misty Rainforest. Could still be like Murktide. Murktide plays the half off-color fetch lands just as a deception, because they don't run any mountains anyway. So it's either fetch island or fetch steam vents. Ketria Triomes, Rhinos then. It's a tough matchup, but totally doable, and we're on the play, so need to just not flood out and die. Ravnica Forest. Cool choice. Oh, this is actually whack. We can't uptick the Walker with the Springleaf Drum because you can't force of negation, okay? You can't tap it for its own ability and for the drum. I'm still gonna cast a Cauldron, just attack for 1. Yeah, definitely Rhinos over there. So they're probably gonna present 10 power to the board next turn. But we have them at 18, so kinda just need a Ravager or something to try to kill them. Okay. No Shardless Agent, so probably an Outburst since they play this untapped. We can try to make constructs that are bigger than the Rhino, so that's the thing. Response to the Saga trigger, Tishana's Tidebinder. Oh, that's pretty sick actually. Oh, and yeah, it doesn't have the construct making ability yet. That's pretty good. We need now a Ballista to kill that, but we can never have that in time to unlock our Saga. So this is just gonna happen. I could tap it for mana though. Oh, I forgot. I can still do that. No. Because it says it's gonna lose all abilities. Actually, isn't it gonna gain the ability to make a construct though? No, this gets countered. Okay. I got it. It's pretty bad because we got nothing left. Except that. Tidebinder is a sick card. I've played Rhinos for one league with a friend, and Tidebinder was always just impressive as hell. But here comes the dudes. And maybe they'll attack into the walker. So this doesn't have any more abilities, or... Oh no, the text doesn't work for sagas, it only works for artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers. So it's still gonna do the third chapter, but it just didn't do the second chapter. That's how that works. Oh, no, another land. Thank you very much. If only we had that Ozolith. Can still do some stuff, but way less. Crazy part about Rhinos is that it does the thing. Like 3 mana, 10 power. But it only needs 1 card for that, so like opponent still has 5 cards in hand now. Even though the board is already in their favor. Anyway, we can deal 16. I'll just regenerate for now. I'm not sure, maybe I wanted to do something else here. Like use the drum with the Subas. Okay, there's a Ballista. It's pretty good. So I guess we try to kill them, but we lose to like any interaction. Huh. Ten life. Could also try to like block our way out of it, but I'm not sure. We could go for the Ink Moth. Make it a 3/3. Not really lethal though. Possibly they just do outburst. Yeah. Like we could win, but not through many cards in the hand, and they have 5 of them, and none of them are lands. So seems a bit rough. They might even have subtlety for the ballista, which means we can't even get it in the graveyard. So I think first order of business is cast it for 1. We might just have to pass and see what happens. I don't think we can go for much here. No subtlety, okay. Oh yeah, pass for now. They didn't do anything. What the hell is in your hand? You've got to have something. I don't get it. Fuck beast. Okay, they have another tight binder. That makes sense. That's really annoying. The card is so good. Like really, really insanely good in so many matchups. Yeah, it's a Cauldron not doing anything. So we do this instead, even though it's not ideal, of course. We're probably still losing, but we get to kill 1 Rhino in combat. When we go to 1 life, no, it actually, yeah, 1 life. Oh no, this was also blocked, so 6 life. Okay, this song is not good. Okay. Uh, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like we've got it. If they don't have subtlety. Ah, dang it. This deck's so good. It's just so good. Six life, block 2 things, go to 1, so technically not dead. This is why Rhinos is good. It's not because it can make 10 power for 3 mana, it's because it can do that and then have really good interaction to actually force through the win. Like if this resolved, we kill them with the Nexus. Uptick Walker, that's 7 things to sacrifice. Sack the drum, Ravager is a 9/9. Boom. Now we have to give up on the Nexus and go to 1. Or they have any interaction and we're dead. Not winning either way, I think, but I guess technically there's a chance. They have the outburst to pump the creatures. Oh, gone. That's also gonna do it because you can't like sacrifice it. I was beating. Rhinos is a deck where sometimes it looks like that and you just get dumpstered, but sometimes you can get them. We have safekeepings and with jailers to shut down cascading. I can take out some amount of these cards. Cauldron loses to Tidebinder, so that's something to consider. Still sick if they don't have it, or if they're tapped out or something. I think we trim these again. They have value on the play, but maybe they're good actually. I don't know. Let's try them. Let's actually instead take out 2 of these. Yeah, and 2 2-drops. Wait, I'm at 59 now. I took out a land, so let's keep the Shattered Spire. I think that doesn't really get tight bent. Is it bound or bent? Probably bound. Is binding not bending? I know my English. Interesting hand, but it's a keep to me. This looks like a keep to me. Everybody just follow me. And let's see if we can beat Rhinos, but they have usually some Forces of Vigor in the sideboard, and then we just get our Scaled and Saga killed, and we're just like, cool. And mulligans to 6 cards. I guess we deploy things. Oh, wait, that's just fetch Triumph, right? It's gotta be in response. It always has to be in response. You can't go to end step. I've said that before, but it's just so true. Fetch is untapped to Kesha. In cycling, you have to, like, what is this timing? Why not just do it on your own turn? Why does it have to be in response to a thing that I do? Like they do with the Force of Vigor, that's annoying. I kinda predicted that, but not like I can do anything about it. I have another one. Ha, got him. All of the Cascade cards pitch to green. Pitch to green Force. Any ISOs? It's kinda annoying actually, because then I can stir for a land. So land? Not a land. So the luck ran out quickly. First match went so smooth. We won every die roll, but these matches, they're not going well. Which is okay. You can't always win, you know? Gotta let the opponent win sometimes. Wow, no land. Opponent basically time walked twice. It's kinda wild if you think about it. 1 0 mana time walk and 1 2 mana time walk draw a card. Well, we also draw a card. Time walk, both players draw a card. Okay. They're already at 13, we basically already got him. Well, if they don't have much interaction and we can find our lands, we can win this. Otherwise, we're just gonna go GG next. Shardless Agent means we're just basically straight up dead, right? 16 trample power. Oh, Flame of Anor. That's okay. Quote unquote okay. Might be beatable in some universe. We could make Ravager 7/7 right away, so they can't dead it, but they can still gone it. I feel like we can just go... Either you got no interaction or we're gonna lose anyway. So let's sacrifice this modeler onto the Ravager and see if something happens or not. Okay. 3 mana, Flame of Anor. Sure. That is to be expected, but you gotta like be okay. I might win if I do this. Tap land, concede game. Yeah, with 4. That was a wild ride. Try again next time. See you round 4. Cool, 4th one-die roll in a row. Well, we're lucky there. Against Raging Pikey on the play. Okay. No 1 mana engine card, but 2 Glimmer Wasps. So I think I'll play one of them on the first turn of the game. There is an argument to not playing this because it also adds more stuff to the patchwork, but Flooded Strand cracks it, Hallowed Fountain, Prismatic Ending, I assume. No, just... Oh, Mausoleum Wanderer, there we go. Finally some spice here in the Modern League. And Gemstone Caverns. We're never losing die rolls today, so... Not really better than a colorless land today. Wanna block me? I'll take that trade. Spirits, I played Spirits once in Modern, in paper, like many years ago, just FNM. The cool deck, it kills you very fast and of course everything flies, so... Spirits was one of the first tribes where they added a 2 mana lord. After like Merfolk had it forever. Tap 2 spirits, tap target creature. That's kinda sick. At least this is word. I think it's pedal to the metal, play seconds above. Add 2 counters onto something. Probably the existing one. Like, split it up a little bit, have 2 3/3s that are attacking. I guess you can tap this above, so maybe it's better to put it on the patchwork. This at least means we can move the Sabas counters onto like the Walker and make some flyers. Planes. White is the toughest color in Modern for us, generally. At least this deck won't play Leyline Binding, but they can play maybe no Solitudes, maybe some Path to Exile. Is that still a thing that I used to play it in my Spirits deck? Back when I played it, I played it with Bunt and Noble Hierarch and Collected Company. That was sick. This guy Glaive Apparition, that is a spirit. And the Sabaz is gone. Yeah, now I really wish I put more counters on the Pudgy Boy. But what can you do? At least we're not under much pressure and the opponent's at 11. So I think this is Construct plus Uptick Walker. You wanna double block me? Really? I'll take that trade. I'm even getting a 1-1 out of the deal. I mean, I could have played a Walker for 0 to not have that happen. I feel like this is totally fine. We get 2 things off the board. Opponents is an aggro deck. Now they only have 2-2. I can't block. Playing Spirit Tribal is honestly admirable. Because like Wizards are good again. And there's all humans and Merfolk who are all very good tribes. So trying to play something else, I find that really awesome. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. So we could do some Zabas shenanigans here. Like grab an Ozolith, play the Cauldron. Doesn't do that much. I think we chill, make some things. We are still at 16. Sure. You got it. Yo, I cannot sacrifice my creatures to counter something. Can't do it though if there's no target. Any Drog Skull captains? Oh, Skyclave. Alright. Go ahead. Shacklegeist is a cool card. I haven't really seen this before. What set is that from? No attacks. Core set 2021. Awesome card. Ah, Ravager, you say? Guess we're just not playing around, say, Solitude, right? I think we're just killing them. You taper down us. You're still pretty much dead. I mean, do we play around like a Solitude here? I'll go with no. yeah, I don't think it's the deck's wide enough, wide enough to be able to play Solitudes. Okay, we can take these out. We have good music. Oh yes, that's good music. We can bring these in. Could bring in some stuff against potential stony silences. And that's that. Also, the Petrarchs are not great, especially on the draw. So we could play all these. Maybe it's not necessary, but if 2 of these, maybe something like that. What's up? Do you think that the new meat will be bad for scales? What? What new meat? Tamios, maybe. Let's play it this way. Do we want 3 dismembers? Like, it does cost 4 life to kill something, and so it's really only good for cards that you can't deal with. Do we even need any? Maybe 2, maybe 1 Tamios. Meta. Okay, that makes more sense. Yes and no. You cannot say that yet. I've played 2 leagues yesterday, and there were a lot of different decks. The one deck that stood out was Esper Scam Reanimator, and that is definitely worse than old Black-Red Scam, because it's a Scam deck that also has Solitudes and Leyline Bindings and Prismatic Endings, so that felt a lot worse than old Scam. But on the other hand, Beanstalk was one of the most hated matchups for me, so I think it's fine. There's pros and cons to the new meta. But you really can't say yet what's gonna be like the best decks, the most played decks. And I'm keeping this. We have the namesake card. Sorry, this message is so good, I gotta pin it. Ether Vial, let's fucking go. One of my favorite cards ever, even though I prefer original artwork. So we both start with our 1 mana thing. What are we doing in my draw step, opponent? Okay, nothing. I'm glad undo exists, because I'm a clumsy clicker. Ether Vial is a bit scary because it makes it like a lot more explosive. Oh, no land though. Sadly, I don't have any removal spell for it. At this point, I think I have to take a land. I'm kind of slow here, but I have a lot of gas. There's an ideal world where I make many Thopters with my Walker. Okay, opponent finds the land. Chalice on 1. Well, I've played 3 1-drops. Still 1 left in hand, but... that's a bad draw, but... let's cast a Ravager. If we get to a point where we can make, say, 8 Thopters, I think the opponent's gonna be in trouble. Unsettled Mariner. 2/2 Changeling, when I target something, they have to pay an additional 1. Well, it doesn't fly, so... not too scared of that. Another one. Is that a sideboard card? I don't really know about that. Sagar. Ravager. Walker. Attack for 3. If they block, it grows. If they don't block, they are dead, I think. Well, I don't know if we play around something on 2. Probably not. Alright, let's try to kill them. This goes really hard with 2 scales. Worst case, we have 5 Thopters. And gain 18 life. Oh, what's this? What a 2-drop removal card. Okay, the old scare you. I like it. Alright. Well, only no game 3s yet today. I'm cruising through this league. See you around 5. Okay. We finally lost the die roll. Pretty sick draw though. I mean, it's not like most explosive, but scales and 2 Urza Sagas, I can't say no to that. Boseiju, Crushing Footfalls. Okay then. Already lost that today once, I can do it again, I swear. Worst part was game 1 earlier, where we tried to make big constructs to block the Rhinos, but they got tight bound. Tight bander is sick, and Scales is no exception that it's good against it. Okay, we got lots of stuff going on. Let's see how much like interaction they have. They already suspended 2 footfalls. Let's put that here to have it visible. Any forces? Opponent is forcing a negation. Exiling another force of negation. You gotta do it that, like, it's not gonna do a lot more against the stack. Oh, no land though. Interesting. Okay, drawing Sabaz means I'm gonna cast the 2 things. Playing Urza Saga is a bit suboptimal here, but these games tend to not go too long. So they have 3 suspended footfalls. I think we can beat that. Depends on how much interaction they have, but against that, I didn't see the 3rd one, but maybe we should have slow rolled this Saga to optimize on... Okay, they have no lands on constructs. One just concedes. What? I mean, yeah, your mana screwed, but concedes in my main phase. Just let me do some stuff before you go. Nah, I totally get it. Makes sense. Ah. Actually, Wailing Jar is playable against Rhinos. I think we bought like earlier. Maybe take out even more Patchworks on the draw. Maybe they're good though, like... If you get them big enough, they can block Rhinos sort of easily. Maybe on these. Maybe try this. I'm getting fast at this. Still, I don't know if it's optimal what I'm doing, but... Could play Dismembers to kill Tight Binders. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe like 1 over a Patchwork. Let's try it this way. Don't want too many, but... What's up, Wacky? How you doing, brother? Just scaling it up here. Playing against mana screwed Rhino opponents. This hand's like fine. Can't really ask for a lot more. Breeding pool. The opponents game 1 they suspended 3 footfalls. That's hilarious. Got 1 again. That is one of the islands ever. Oh my god. Any ISOs? Icing on the cake. A streamer, you're gonna float mana in response. No. I really do not gotta. Again, don't play the Zabaz though, so next turn I can Patchwork and then deploy the Zabaz. Let's see if they do the 10. The good old 10. Turn 3, 10. No 10. So maybe it's just a 8. See what they have. Could be Tidebinder, then it kinda shuts down the patchwork, but worse things have happened. Yeah, looks like that's happening. You cubes the frog cube yet? No. Not cubing much lately. Mostly devoting my time towards constructed these days. Is it good? Need a land here. Okay, scale is a card. But they might have subtlety and we're kinda in trouble then. Not dead, but sorta in trouble. You should attack first. Bro, you can enter cube with Q piece. I guess not attacking because they're probably outbursting. We should have a Q piece in full effect. Okay, wait, I am always confused about those things. What are QPs and do I have any? I guess I do. 39. How many do I need for a cube? Why are some of them red and some of them yellow? Wow, they didn't do anything? What is going on here? Don't leave me hanging now, Wacky. I need to know. Actually, I guess I can check, right? Limited Alpha Frog. Okay, 10. So I can actually draft thrice. It's kind of sick. No, I should do that, right? Block that with so many walkers. I don't think that's a good attack. We have Ozolith and we get Thopters. Maybe they have another Tidebinder in hand. Tidebinder is so good. Love the card. Yellow is new, red is old. Oh, okay. I already have 3. So I got 1 for the 3-2 and 2 for the 4-1, I think. Okay. Wait, what's going on? Oh, they could cast Force of Vigor. That's quite wild. Ballista. I really wanted to land here, but I hate Force of Vigor, but could have been worse. For the actual Vintage Cube next, you can do it too. Awesome. So, do these go away at some point? I was always confused what that even is. What you can do with them. Just disregarded them. So thanks for that info, brother. Alright, I played 24 lands. Actually, I did one out, so I played 23 lands. There's 20 left in the deck. Can we find one? I'm blocking that. Guess they can have Outburst. Fire. Okay. Could have left Pendler even untapped. Tidebinder the word is funny. Your Rhino still dies, so we are still gaming here. Okay. Terrace. Now I wish I still had my patchwork, but it's fine. I'm gonna pass. That's a bit whack against some of the interaction, but it's better in general. And once we extended through the holiday vintage cube. This stuff is so complicated, confusing, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. But long story short, we can draft 3 vintage cube. Maybe we do one after this match. Let's see if we can beat Rhinos. Like we are up a game. I feel like we are totally winning this. Opponent just cast Lori and revealed. Yo, banger. Ah, I got the tap land. Sometimes this land is so bad in my deck. People telling me to take it out and I refuse. I think we still win though. Like 11 is not okay. I just can't see. They didn't even see the ballista yet. I was gonna kill you. I mean, you're still dead to me just doing the Ravager thing, but I never do that into open mana really. Even though you can't kill a 3/3 with 1 mana in this deck, I think. But I could have Force of Vigor. Anyway, we got another 3/2, sweet. After being 1/2, it always feels so good to get the 3/2. So we get another gold one. I finally know that I can do something with these, and we open a chesty. Okay, Reaper from the Abyss, Morbid, Bloodshot, Cyclops, Dragon's Horde. Alright, gamers, should we do a cube? Is it just a vintage cube or is there some twist to it? Anyway, if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. This was really fun again. Got dumpstered by Lantern and Rhinos and then beat Rhinos again. And there was no game 3 in this whole league. That's funny. I hope you enjoyed my thing. Maybe press the like button if you really did, and I'll see you in the next video.